I'm Anthony. I'm a university professor and author, and I'm openly secular. Well, I started out in the Methodist church. I started preaching when I was a preteen and worked in a couple of churches as a youth pastor. And while I was in college, it became increasingly difficult to reconcile what I saw taking place in the world with the sorts of answers that theisms tended to provide. And so I wrestled with that for a while, and as a graduate student, I decided I had to make a choice, that I could either embrace an effort to make a difference in the world, to take seriously the integrity of life, or I could maintain a tradition that seemed to offer very little with respect to the integrity of life. I decided to pick life. And there are times when people have made rather negative comments and this sort of thing. While I was in Minnesota teaching at McAllister College, there was a period during which there was a lot of rather unpleasant mail, unpleasant phone calls, parents not certain they wanted their children taking courses with me. But those were minor annoyances. Being within the academy, one of the things that universities and colleges do maintain is the freedom of expression, freedom of thought, and so those sorts of comments were annoying, but they in no way really jeopardized my livelihood. My family, we disagreed on these sorts of issues, but it's been neither here nor there. Their disagreement hasn't really resulted in me being isolated or set apart, nothing like that, for me anyway. We live in the context of a country in which there is at least the pretense of democracy, of freedom of speech, and there's something valuable in people owning who they are, and owning who they are both privately and publicly. If we want to make this country a better place in which difference isn't a negative but a positive to be embraced, the only way to do that is for folks to be vocal concerning who they are and to claim some space. Well, you know, this can be difficult. I understand that. And within the context of the university setting, it's fairly easy to speak one's mind. So my thing is this, that folks really ought to reach out and look for the like-minded, form communities, and within the context of those nurturing communities, develop their own voice.